Holy crud sauce, my gamers. We are back with no other than The Outer Worlds part, what's this called? Yeah, I think what this is called. Part 3. We're going to deliver Reed's message to the Botanical Labs, and I'm assuming that we'll pick up more quests at the Botanical Labs once we make our way over there. We've cleared out the majority of our pals. We got new weapons locked and loaded. I'm excited to have a shotgun. It's been a long time since we've had a shotgun. We actually haven't had a shotgun at all in this game yet. So it's actually quite exciting that we do have a shotgun. We have Parvati with us, and Vicar Maximilian will be joining us on the ship once we decide where we will be rerouting our power. Is this? Oh, I can't open that, huh? Maybe I could, though. That's one. I really want to open this now. Extras, okay. Yeah, now I really want to open it. There's got to be one in here, right? Somewhere in here there's going to be one. It's a matter of where. Did I just pick up a Corporal Service Award? No. I guess we'll be back. We'll be back for that. Trust me when I say that. Alright, is this the Botanical Labs? Nice. Hello.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Hey, I'm not trouble.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem, lady?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
So, who's been wandering out of camp?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Upbeat, a little strange, loves Rizzo. Yeah, we did run into Zoe, which is what I thought.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder Camp. Is she all right?
She's become one of them. Calls herself the Queen of the Marauders.
Queen of the Marauders, huh? That's what comes of watching serials. Rots your gray. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
Got some questions about her.
I'll tell you what I can.
Nice, we get to ask. How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personal. Can't imagine how you didn't get along with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Alright, let's change subjects. The real reason
What
I'm
is
here.
it?
I need to find Adelaide. Or Adelaide.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Nice to meet you. Goodbye. Okay, so this is a new place to discover. You're just a deserter. Okay. Where are all the main peeps? Move, please. Let's see if there even are any more main peeps. Who are you? Stefan. Oh, you know Zoe.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Can you tell me a little bit about her?
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial, Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
So, do you know what happened to her then?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Okay, and what was so surprising?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Any chance you can lead me to that copy?
Not much of a chance, no. Mind if I ask why you're interested?
Zoe's living nearby. I need something to tempt her back to camp.
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, sprat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, it could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of the Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all.
That's facts. I do not give a damn about your show.
Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go, latest copy of the Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all waiting on her.
Okay, let's see if there's any
I'll help
more
if I can.
questions. I don't even think there are. Nope. Okay. So that's one guy. And this is his shack, because he sells goods. Anyone in here? No. What the hell else is there? Oh, fuck, I had a burp. Who are you? Okay, normal maybe? Who are you? Deserter.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Wait, this guy? Hello.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Hey, man. I'm taking the compliment, because everyone else here is a little wacky-backy.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Hey, man. Never too late to start learning. I can help you out.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
So you mentioned 2. What about the 3rd?
I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know if I find anything.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
Okay, well, we'll ask him when we bring him his books. Alright, time to talk to Adelaide. The main lady. Hello.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
And, just who are you?
Suppose that weighs on who's asking. My flock likes to call me grandmother, on account of my providing hot soup and free advice. You can call me Adelaide, though.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Is this your, greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm just surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
It really looks like you, made a home for yourself here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
And why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Oh man, it makes me feel like a dick, but Reed sent me here to make peace with you. She's gonna say, fuck no.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're leaving off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery, that's about it. Oh wait, no, how about this? Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I need your power regulator.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What have you got against the town? Because honestly, like, I understand where she's coming from, but like, you only have like 5 people chilling in this botanical gardens. That town's got at least like 20.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
So what do you have against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Okay, if I did help you, what happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I don't know. I don't know yet. Convince Zoe to return. Alright, well we're gonna have to make that decision probably this fucking episode, which is gonna be the hardest part of it all. So, but first we need to convince Zoe to come back. Then collect some books. Shut off the grid. Oh, fuck. I still don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Huh?
Motherfucker. Another one?
We made it!
Yeah, I like your gun. Your hunting rifle. Hunting rifle is awesome. Keeping it real. I need to be careful with shit I do though. Took a little too much damage there. No more marauders. There should be no more marauders here. We've already cleared it out. Just died right there. Zoe!
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Stefana told me about your favorite cereal.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the Mass Marketeer? I am impressed.
Stefan wanted to watch this with you.
I see what's going on here. I'm being bribed. Well, it's working. I can't say no to my favorite cereal. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Nice. We go map. Frighten engineer. Well, where do I find volume 3? Is there even? I don't want to fight that. I'm sorry. I would get fucked up if I try to fight this Primus in their nest. I almost got fucked up fighting them not in their nest. So in their place of power. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I guess we gotta take the long route. Which is okay. As I said, we're not gonna fast travel anywhere. We're gonna walk. We're gonna suffer. Feel the pain. Feel the burn. I definitely am feeling the burn. Who's this one here? Well, this is the one. Are you telling me it's inside? Or it's outside? You're telling me it's fucking inside, huh? I have no business even being back here. What, it's... upstairs in the Saltuna Cannery. Okay. Oh, I want to steal all of that. I won't. They'd be so mad at me. Okay. Oh, shit, bro. My fall damage is horrible. What the hell are you? You're just a normal, average Joe. You have nothing for me. What does it say on this quest? Where am I to find the second manual, though? That I do not know. I don't know! This is really a good little intro town, though. It's giving us some dilemma battle. But Outer Worlds 2 is coming out really soon, so I want to play this on the channel. So when the Outer Worlds 2 does come out, we can literally jump right into that fucker. There's the burp. Okay, is there still fuckers in here, though? There probably is. Oh, that's just... Why? Because I'm injured? Let's go medical. I mean, we kind of have to go medical. We haven't gotten. That's tech. Perks. Sprint speed. What is this? I've taken it. I should probably not have taken it. More base armor. but more. So we use the point. Interesting. What is this? That's one of those Rimmel. How the fuck do I get up there? Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. What is this one? It doesn't really, Where the fuck do I find the last damn service journal? Ah, this is that one that I want to get in, but I just don't have what I need to get in. Don't have what I need to get in there either. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. It's aight. It's aight. We'll figure it out. Alright, we'll do this. Because we're going to shut their power off, and I don't want them to go crazy.
What is it?
Zoe's back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined with bands of Marauder. They hadn't heard her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Oh, you could definitely give me your money. Thomas, my guy. Where you at, buddy? Oh, they may have a little more than I thought, huh?
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I found two.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Alright, I want to ask you questions.
What's on your mind?
We have to find the third. How long have you lived here, buddy?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Alright, well I guess we gotta find this third fucking book, but the only place left to go would be the geothermal plant. Which isn't actually too far. So where do I find my reputation? I don't even know. We explored this whole map pretty much. Yeah. One little place we haven't, but that's okay. Am I allowed to go this way? I can't go this way. I have to go around. See, I knew why I was coming up here for some reason. There was a method to the madness. I knew that. Alright, we're here for the damn loggage module, but also to divert the power. But also I want to finish this fucking scientist quest. So they have to find the fine line between all this hooba-jooba.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Just walk through it. Nope.
Garbage disposal mode.
They got me. They fucking got me. Is this some damn workbench? Whoa, whoa. Give me a sec here. Inventory, map, codex, inventory. What are we rocking? $63. Whoa. I gotta go poop real quick, y'all. Oh, fuck that poop. I tell you, that poop was actually so gnarly. Why the fuck not tinker that hoe up? You catch my drift? Hunting rifle, there you go. But this does way more damage now, so we should be packing. God, my asshole burns. You know, ever since I started working outside and like I'm sweating all the time, I get raw ass cheeks way more than I like. I be chafing. I gained some weight. I can't lie. I be chafing. It ain't the end of the world, but it's the fucking end of the world. Fuck. Okay, I do. Okay. I thought I did have some left. That's what I was making sure. It looks like we can hop the gate right here now. Wow.
We're pretty good at this.
Dude, this gun's
I've always wanted to
fucking
poke around in here.
beastly. Wow. Genuinely. Wow. I know there's a motherfucker over here. Are we good?
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
This? Oh. Well, we did something there. Okay.
Halt. Security patrol.
Got him. Got him. Oh, that exit. I need to go down is what's... To go down? Fuck no, we're not ready for that yet. How does a homeboy get down? How does a homeboy get G with it? Chief's key card. There's a key card somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. Widow. Widow.
When I begin
Here they come! Ah! That's the last of them! Got it. Heads down.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be the key card. Damn.
halt.
Here they
Then you
come!
got
Who the fuck got the key card, eh?
Go away, Phantom!
What, was there a dude in here? What the fuck? Is there actually a dude in here?
Get away!
Hello? What is happening here?
Get away!
There is a guy in here.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Calm down, my guy.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Well, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're eating sprats?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here, dude?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
What exactly are you doing down here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, galactic defender, Sisty Pig tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
So what happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts, opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
So you've been down here the whole time. How did you not starve? Sprats, right?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
You said you were an engineer. What'd you work on?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Have you been living down here?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more...
If you worked on these mechanicals, then you must know how to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Or deal with the mechanicals. I made it fair, didn't I? Or I made it this far.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic modules. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I could find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Okay.
The tail. Forgot.
Nice. Good talk, buddy. Well, I wasn't expecting to run into him. Wow. It's crazy that he's just been down here, you know, living life. So we need to find the fucking head chief security guy's fucking terminal thing or whatever. It's not right here, is it?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
System. Security.
Nice one!
Where? I just don't know where the fuck this robot is.
That's the last of them!
Nice. What is this? Okay, this place is too big. What does this do?
system of sweeping the area.
Okay. His robot. I don't know. Okay. We're cooking.
I'm going. Sure. Got it.
I thought she was gonna pick the lock. Okay. So we came from this way. And then we came from this way. Which comes from this way. We're gonna find a damn key card somewhere. I swear on my life when I say that. Not gonna be that room. This is never gonna be the simply basic room. Somewhere there's a key card. Fuck, I don't have enough points yet, do I? I don't have someone skilled enough to lockpick right now. We may be able to actually get the level though. Am I allowed to divert it yet? What? Oh, fuck. You know how it goes. Yep. We have one more that we did not turn on yet. Whoopsies.
That's the last.
Okay, now we can choose where the power goes. Which is gonna go to fucking Edgewater. I've decided. I've had time to think. It's gonna go to fucking Edgewater. Sorry, Botanical Gardens.
Once we do this, there's... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yes, but I wouldn't mind your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I see your point. I'm ready.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Thanks.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Weirdo. A little weirdo. I did it. I fucking did it. I didn't want it to go this way. But I fucking did it. Oh, the Frightened Engineer takes place in here? We're gonna go fucking steal their power regulator, and then they're gonna like me because I fucking got it due to science book. Oh, that's awesome. Ow. No way it's all the way down there, motherfucker. I was just down there. Like recently. And I'm gonna climb back all the way back up this bitch too. That's the worst part of it all. Higgins, dude, you should probably get out of here at some point. I don't think this geothermal power plant is providing you what you need. Like, I'll even escort your ass back wherever you need to go, buddy. But Higgins, whatever's happened, not working. Alright, we're gonna complete this main quest and these two fucking side quests. Then we're gonna leave this damn planet and end this episode. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer episode. That is a-okay. Somehow homeboy's gotta get in here. Security chief's card. Which is totally gonna be... Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Where's the key card?
You're fast.
Thanks. Did I open all the doors though? Wouldn't that have been crazy? I feel like there's still too much shit I gotta fucking open. Wait. That worked. That worked. No fucking way. Sometimes I just can't believe that worked. Holy. We got our fucking module. I'm too goated. I may just be the GOAT. Greatest of all time. Are they gonna be distraught though? Because we fucking took their power. Probably. That was honestly pretty brutal on my end, eh? Whoopsies. Nope. Oh my god, there's a hole in the fucking thing right there. Whole time, and I didn't know about it. I thought I had to do some crazy parkour, jump over walls and shit. Belugi, man. Belugi. Oh, I'm gonna feel like a dick right now. I know it too. Sorry. But things must be done. Oh, yeah. They are all hella distraught. Thomas, real quick, buddy.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Nice. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, she's gonna confront us.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This isn't personal. I need the power regulator. That's the truth.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. Let me ask this. What happened to you, Adeline? All this anger, where'd it come from?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
You're being unreasonable. Come on back.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
What about a deal?
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together.
Reed isn't gonna leave his post. I'll need help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
So what happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Alright. We're gonna have to figure something out here. But first off, give me my damn power regulator. Alright, we got two to convince. Hello.
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all.
You won't survive without power. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So, don't. Be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her.
Leave Adeline behind. Edgewater needs you. Stay put. I'm going to try to talk Reed into stepping down.
Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days.
I guess we gotta talk to Reed.
You know where to find me.
Okay. So, we're gonna go back here. Die, robot, die. Long walk, 630 miles away. But we enjoy the walk, alright? It's part of the journey, you know? And Edgewater isn't even too far away. Like, I can literally see the peak of Edgewater on the horizon. Do I hear a ship? Have we ever just taken a look at the sky here? Beautiful. Literally look at that. Oh, there's a ship right there. I knew I heard a ship! Like, I heard the fucking thrusters pumping. You know what I mean? Alright, so we gotta go and talk to Ludwig. She'll be over here. Where you at, buddy? Why you always hiding way too in the back of the ship? Lava pits, dude. I never even noticed that. That's a fucking volcano. Has that been there this whole damn time? I don't think I've ever taken time to just genuinely, like, appreciate the world outside of me. You know what I mean? Guys, we're almost off this fucking planet. That's kind of how I feel about Fallout 4, where it's like I remember the tutorial so much. Hello.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
Me neither. It looks great. You mentioned the logic module. Found one.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble. And a little something to remember me by.
Nice. Oh! Double fucking level up. Fortified heavy power armor. Really want to get these all up, right? Bravati. Bink. Wait. There we go. We're gonna speak to Reed Thompson. Then we will convince them. And then we'll leave this fucking planet. I'm tired of the Saltuna days, man. It's time to move past the old Saltuna ways. You having a good time, Parvati? She's been chill, bro. She saved my life too many times, eh? Oh, fuck, I'm burping.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
The town's terrified of the plague. Abernathy asked me to steal medicine for him.
I am not without compassion for Abernathy's predicament, but the plague has taken a hard toll on us all. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
The town doesn't eat anything but Saltuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Oh, fuck. Let's see here. Pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adeline's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Oh, fuck. We should tell her. Or tell him. She's using human corpses.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
So I'm not in the mood to argue, buddy. You want Adeline's help? You step down.
You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
You don't have to do this, you know?
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
So what are your plans then?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You know, outside the walls is pretty rough. You won't last.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Well, buddy, I'm sorry, but this can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
You know, he, fucking stood down way fucking easier than I thought he would. I can't lie. Alright, we got one fucking mission, man. And then it's over. We're out of this fucking this planet. I want to get to a new planet, man. I want to explore a new town with new folks. I really am excited for the DLCs, though. I've never played neither. I played through this whole game one time, and beyond that, I have never played either of the 2 DLCs. So I'm gonna have to buy those when I get the chance, but they're like $12, so it's not even bad at all. I want to burp again. You wonder why I burp so much? It's because I drink beer, gamers. You know me. It makes me burp and shit. Which should probably make you burp too. You'd be goddamn surprised, let me tell you. Alright, so we got Reed Thompson to step down. So, honestly, I don't feel that bad anymore. We've managed to make it a good thing for both. Everyone, right? Everyone in this situation got something out of it. Sure, they lost their power, but she gets to keep her guarded, and now she gets to run the town of Edgewater, which is what I'm believing to understand. We will find out once we speak to her. She's gonna be like, this is cool and all, but we won't, but I'll never forgive you.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Hey, bro, I'll walk away right now, alright? I talked Reed into leaving.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
You know, Edgewater's better off with you running it.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Alright! That's literally everything. Now we just head back to the ship and do our thing. Grace, you're not gonna like what happened. I feel like you're the most stubborn out of everyone there. I didn't speak to Grace though, because we managed to get Adeline to leave, and I think Adeline is the leader. Well, we know she's the leader, so as long as she's chill leaving, apparently everyone else is chill leaving too. That's the geothermal plant. God, I feel like this fucking ship is not where I thought it was. Like, this is a real river right here. I'm gonna go not that way. I was gonna go that way. I really wanna... Oh, we're gonna have to go that way. There's literally nothing else I can do but go that way. You see, there's primal fucking beasts. Did they leave? Nope, they're still there. There's a fucker right there.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Here we go!
Okay. These aren't too bad. What's crazy is we haven't even seen the half of the damn creatures. That's just what's on this fucking planet, right? This is where we killed a bounty earlier. Alright, there's our ship. We can finally head the fuck out. This was a fucking long episode, gamers, but there's a reason behind all the madness, always. Sorry. Are those two other fuckers still here? I was gonna say, they better still not be down here. Trying to tax me and shit.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You've never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Hell yeah!
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Vicar Max!
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
So what, we got 2 crewmates, right? Nice, alright, I
Captain,
got the power regulator.
I have detected that. What can I do for you, Captain?
Got the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
I actually do.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay. Cargo bay. Up the ladders. And we're good, right? Can't believe I take fall damage from that fucking tiny of a drop.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Power regulators in.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's do it.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Alright, let's let it rip.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'm a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time and shit.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
About this Gladys person, how do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Can I land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Got it, man.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
What is a holographic shroud?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
People actually fall for this?
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Think I'll put that to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Okay. I'm supposed to retrieve the shroud. This way. Boom. Okay. Well, guys, sorry for all the weird, shit that was going down where my computer was, doing some weird stuff. But But thanks for watching part 3. Hope you enjoyed, and we will be going to the Groundbreaker in part 4.